Let's talk about photoshopping. Everybody's familiar with photoshopping. Back when I was 14, I actually photoshopped my boss's head onto something and showed it to him, and he thought it was pretty funny. And that was my first experience with photoshopping. We all know about putting people's heads on different bodies. It's very, very common. Well, it turns out that Georgia State Representative Earnest Smith, who's a Democrat, was really upset that someone used Photoshop to put his head on a porn star's body. And now he actually wants a law passed saying that any kind of lewd Photoshopping would be banned. He says no one has a right to make fun of anyone. It would be punishable by a fine of up to $1,000. Anything lewd, filthy, or coarse when it comes to Photoshopping would be punishable by a fine of $1,000, all because his head was put on the body of a porn star. Lewis.
Who is this clown? No one has the right to make fun of anyone? Right. Are you kidding me?
Has he ever seen The Daily Show and Saturday Night Live?
Has he ever watched television or had a conversation with someone?
Yeah, right. Has he ever had spoken to anyone in his life?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Has he ever read the First Amendment is another question.
Well, that's the interesting thing. The individual who did the Photoshopping is Andre Walker, and it's unknown if he was moved by the boast on Earnest Smith's website that he says is accessible and audacious. He told Fox News, "The First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States protects all forms of speech, not just spoken word. If this is not insightful and inciting violence or hate speech, how can you really pass a law saying you can't make funny Photoshops?"
You can't. This is going to get shot down, and this guy's going to probably see a lot more of these images with his head on them.
We've started getting some pretty funny Photoshops involving people on the show, and we should put them together. Every once in a while, people send me them. Keep sending them to us, and we'll pick out some of the best ones and do a segment on it. There's been some pretty funny stuff sent to us, and funny memes and all that stuff. Imagine if we were trying to get laws passed.
Yeah, this is mind-blowing. And of all people, a Democrat, you know?
Truly sad.
Usually they're not getting caught up in shenanigans like this.
Right. All right. Here's a question that is often asked. How do you become a David Pakman Show member? The answer, which is just as often sent as a response, is you go to our website, davidpakman.com/membership, and you sign up. One of the member benefits is the bonus show. The bonus show is hosted by producer Lewis. Today on the bonus show, I will talk about my car accident, which happened yesterday. I was rear-ended. I will talk about the exchange with the individual who rear-ended me, with the police, with the insurance company, with medical professionals. The entire story will be on today's bonus show, Lewis. Are you looking forward to it?
I am, yeah.
I've been keeping the story from Lewis just so we get his honest reaction on the bonus show. davidpakman.com/membership. We'll take a break. We'll come back, talk about gay marriage passed in the UK. I will debate the executive director of the Libertarian Party. A lot is still happening, so don't go anywhere.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.